YouTube, I had to make this video instantly because I just experienced the craziest win that I ever had on this fucking game, bro. Excuse my language. But in this video, I went against the most toxic Tony Ferguson player in UFC 6. Probably in the world, honestly. You can see for yourself, he's a freaking level 69. Like, I'm gonna let the video speak for itself because this is a recording and I'm reacting to it. I feel like I didn't have to explain that, but this is my first time doing it and I'm kind of excited about it. But let's get into it. So I got Armin Sarukian. Now, when I'm facing tough fighters on UFC 6 in the lightweight division, he's my go-to because he matches up with damn near anyone in the division, and you're going to see. All right. So in the first 30 seconds, you're going to kind of already see what type of time he's on. And I already lost to him twice, so I was due to get this win. All right, we on that, of course. All right, so look, that's his thing, right? He throws the 1-2, and then if I react to it, he trying to throw some hooks to spam me. He just basically keeping me off of him, but he just throwing. You feel me? It's like nothing behind that shit. Like, look at him. But the first two times, well, the first time I feel like I didn't learn from this because this probably was like a couple weeks ago. I didn't learn from it, and he smoked me easily. And the second time, I felt like that I could like look. He tagged me up. I felt like that I could use my wrestling against him, but that's the trick. He wants you to go for the wrestling because I ain't gonna lie, he tough on the ground. But I showed them some levels. It's levels to this game. All right, so right here, I'm standing on business with this shit, man. Look, he throwing shit. I'm eating. I'm not panicking or nothing like that. He gonna because with the UFC update, that shit is a no-fly zone. Like you can throw it all you want, but I'm still gonna be here. I ain't gonna lie, he tagging me up though. I started getting nervous a little bit, but you know I stays locked in, man. We not gonna fold for no nigga. Like this is a confidence booster for me, honestly. Like I feel like that I ain't gonna say I can go against the best, but I ain't gonna feel like that I'm gotta duck some smoke or feel like that I'm not gonna be confident going in the fight because somebody's like a high level. But we still standing on business. And I hope whoever watching this video all the way through, you can kind of like get a little guide on how to beat people that play the game like this. Because this is toxic. Like, this is overly toxic. Tony Ferguson doesn't even fight like this. I don't think no human that does martial arts fights like this. Like, he tries to grab, but I was prepared for that. Look, here we go. Boom, boom. That's what happens when you stand on business. And we noticing that his flow state is getting up now, and he has the unbreakable one, so we gonna be ready for that too. And Armin Sarukian flow state is on the ground, but I'm not trying to go on the ground. I'm trying to do my work on the feet and stand on business. But there we go. There we go. And one thing I noticed that I was messing up on, I'm so eager to try to get him because I know I'm hurting him now. I'm moving into my strikes instead of just letting the shit come to me. But like, it's the tricky part about it because if you stand there, he can just get punches off on you and break down your block. Like now it's to a point where one strike he already knocked down my block level like half one already, and my eyes starting to swell up too and get bruised up. So the more I take punches like that, the doctor can come in and stop the fight at any time. So he rocks me again. See, what he thought, this where he messed up at, right? When he does them clinches, he feel like that I'm going to anticipate a takedown. But if I'm using Armin Sarukian, I ain't worrying about no takedown. He one of the best wrestlers in the game right now. I'm not worrying about none of that. So we always gonna keep the block high. Whereas though when he try to grapple, he gonna try to throw some strikes to catch me off guard with that since I'm already being effed up. Or he could try to do something where as though he can do the submission thing where he pulls me down into full guard and probably to try to sneak an arm triangle in and feel like that he can drain my energy. Because we got about like the same stamina level right now. So it's like, it's just going to be one of those battles. And it's, even though it's a minute 28 left in the first round, that's still too long. You know, this game's so unpredictable. There we go, head kick. But he used the unbreakable, whereas though like some of my strikes is not necessarily gonna matter. So I'm playing it smart and just letting his flow state drain and still throwing smart strikes. Damn. So like, I got caught slipping. Oh my god. Now, a lot of people in this situation right here, they will either go for a takedown or they'll think they'll Anderson Silva and like, no, because if he got you on the cage, that's what he's really trying to do, take your freaking head off. So let's see if we can break that down again. I wonder if I can. Nah, I can't even slow-mo none. Unless if I was in the Shed Factory, but we ain't going there. That's doing too much. So he blocks me right there. So I'm anticipating another uppercut right here, which he throws, and I weave that. And instead of reacting to the next strike, even though that my little bar right there is still kind of low, I can get up out of there smooth because he threw another uppercut instead of a hook. Now, if he would have threw a hook, he probably would have got me, but he probably felt like that he was out of range on that one. And if you made it this far, I'm sorry that I'm pausing. I'm just very excited breaking this fight down. I think this is one of like my first real breakdowns that I did for like UFC 6. Look, I was ready for that. He thought he was going to try to sneak a submission off, but no, we was not going to go 3-0 to this nigga at all. Damn, pops me. Now he probably feels like that he's styling on me now. No, sir, we're not going for that. I want to knock his fucking block off right there, man. I'm telling you. That's crazy. Now, how I looked at this first round, I ain't gonna lie. I was pretty confident. I felt like I stood on business. Look at my shit fucked up. I feel like I stood on business in that first round. I won it, but it could have went his way also. And I don't really like to watch like the replays because I feel like it kind of dictates like how the fight is going, and you don't really know how the judges is scoring it. So we on to round 2 now. Now I survived the storm, and I can actually like start putting some stuff together because I know he's just gonna try to waste his energy and throw anything. So I'm not gonna really waste my energy with him. Feel me? Be playing this for the long run now. Because I know he has a slight advantage in head health for me, but I stand on business right there too. Yes, sir. And he don't got his flow state right now, so I can honestly like be more comfortable with my striking because he can't use his unbreakable for me to just be throwing pointless strikes, and I can play it a little bit smarter. I just can't do shit like that, like try to weave his strikes or just eat his hooks all the time. Cause he's looking like that he wants to get that one punch at he stun me and then or that one hit, but we ain't going. I should name the video "We Ain't Going." No sir. Now this where I really got nervous at because I was like, they better not stop this fucking fight. There's no way that he gets this win off like this when they stop this freaking fight, dude. I was so mad. But then I looked at my face, I was like, it ain't really that bad. Then I was like, ooh. That's when I really had to tighten up because the doctor stopped in a minute into the second round. It's a 3-round fight. We got not about 9 minutes left. We gotta tighten the fuck up. No respect. When I ain't even knowing that tip with niggas right now. Once again, excuse my language. Good overhand. Then it's crazy because like when he recovered, like his flow state moved up like significantly. Like it was like a piece of it missing. And then that's crazy too that I got rocked again. They use Unbreakable again. I'm ready for it now. No, sir. He wasn't watching his stamina. He was so worried about knocking me out. That's how I was able to get that stun off. I switched his stance right there. That kind of fucked him up too. And shout out to Armin Sarukian taking these punches too. I know Tony Ferguson is not the same striker as like Mauricio Hufi because I feel like in that fight he can't take those strikes either. But like Armin Sarukian, his chin still doing business this fight. I fucks with him for that. Oh, that head kick hurt him. I'm on his ass now, but still playing it smart. Body kick again. No, sir. I ain't even worrying about the takedown no more. If you gonna take me down, go ahead and do your thing, player. Nice weave to an uppercut. Overhand. Now I really thought I had the fight won on this one. I was I was on his ass. But this the key part right here. Now that I'm on the ground with him, where he was trying to dictate it the whole time, let's see how I survive this shit. When it comes to the ground game, I'm pretty like solid on there. Like I don't be getting punked on the ground. But I got up. I said, fuck it, man. Fuck that shit. Look, he going for the takedown again. Ooh, I'm supposed to be afraid or something. I ain't even worrying about my full state. Cause if you gonna stand on business, stand on business. We gonna play chess out this motherfucker. What you gonna do? A lot of people panic in moments like this too. They wanna macho man and do this and shit. We ain't panicking on shit like that, man. We only doing that for a nigga like Islam. We ain't doing that for no fucking Tony Ferguson. No, sir. Yes, sir. Now we gotta make him work. We making him work as much as we can for these last 50 seconds while we on the ground. Let you try to do the... I'm not no flunky, man. Not no flunky. I let him get up this time because you ain't got no energy to do anything. I get to throw my shit now. Now you see how stamina looks now. He messing up. He try to take my back here. Nope, we ain't going. We pressing the R2 like it's the motherfucking you feel what I'm saying? We ain't letting go of that R2 when it comes to the clinch. No, sir, we not letting go of that R2 at all. No. Now, I definitely feel like that I won this round right here. Nope, get out me. So, now I'm thinking that it's 1-1 going into the third round. And I feel like that in fights like this, I do slip up in the third round and then it just cruises to decision. Because at the end of the day, I'm looking for a good fight. I'm not really the type of person that's going to, like, chase a takedown so heavily because, like, it's not realistic doing it. Look at my face, man. Effed up. That's not a realistic thing with somebody like Armin Sarukian. You feel me? Like, we gonna play the fight as smart as possible. That's why he's at the position that he's at now in the UFC. Now this round, I'm just waiting for a slip up. I'm not really doing nothing too crazy because I feel like when I was playing it, looking back on it, I don't feel like I won the first round. But when I first was playing this, I definitely felt like that I was up 2 rounds. But I was like, I don't want to jump the gun. Because I feel like if I'm standing on business, I want to fight. Fuck what the judges said. You couldn't get your shit off like how you wanted to, and you ain't knocked me out. Point blank period. So now ooh, good head kick. That was a good body teep kick I threw too. He got me back on the cage again. He finally got me to where you needed me to be. Let's see how we handle this. But he ain't got no energy. He ain't got no energy to pull no submissions off. Get on up, partner. It's too early for me to be playing around on the ground with you. Way too early. You popped your flow state again for nothing. Because you feel like he really trying to be the boogeyman for real. That's a underrated strike right there too. The lead front kick, head kick. I'm telling y'all gotta add that to y'all game, bro. It fucks up that whole rhythm if you able to land that without moving forward because it's so fast and it catches you off guard. Depending on the fighter you use, though. Now, if I was him, I would start being more smarter with my strikes. But these mother effers out here be so brain rotted that they don't even freaking like know what they doing. Like, he probably just lost in the sauce right now. You know how they say, like, when people get knocked out in the UFC and then they don't even know where they at until like hours later and shit? That's probably what he going through right now. Like, he probably put hours into the game just this day alone and don't even know what he doing. That fucking fly, annoying. Really try to take the back. Nope. And when you reverse stuff like that, you can't jump right into like reversing it again. You gotta like give it like a second or two. You gotta be smart with how. Hold on, wait. I was talking too much. My bad. Did y'all see that? Look, we let him up. Weave. Bow. Bow, bow. And that's my mistake too. I shouldn't be so heavy on doing the body hook and then uppercut because that's like a real predictable UFC combo that a lot of people do. I picked that up from other cheesers, but hey, we try and get the win at this point. Because now I feel like I'm up on the round, but I got a point to prove now. My point is, like, your cheesy ways ain't going to beat me every single time. Now, the update might have saved that, but this is something that should have been in the game anyway. Head kick again. I'm telling y'all, add that strike into y'all game, bro. And if you made it this far in the video, please like, comment, tell me what y'all think, man. I'll appreciate y'all if y'all made it this far. Oh, yeah, we standing on business now. Fuck it, let's get it in. He popping me now. No, sir. Now he trying to back me up against the cage and do some work, but nope. Now we using our takedowns. You ain't got a lot of energy to work with, partner. Look, we on you now. But I thought it was going to take him to the back mount, but he had reversed me. But he tried the leg locks, heel hook. But guess what? We got too much stamina for that, bro. Come on, get on back up. That pressure mean now. Now we showing him his levels to this shit. No, sir. No, sir. You ain't got no energy to fuck with me right now. You ain't got no energy to mess with me right now. Nah. He was able to get that one off. Here we go. No, sir. I anticipated that. He was trying to go for the heel hook again. You ain't even got no energy to fuck with me right now. Groundskeeper. This we really messed up. This is the perfect time to use your flow state right here. And we bang, 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 bang. Yes. That's how you do that shit, man. Spamming is dead in UFC. This is how you beat the cheesers, bro. If you gotta watch this video multiple times, you feel me, to learn what happened in this shit, do what you gotta do, bro. But this is how you beat these motherfuckers, man. We're not here to take part, we're here to take over. And one more before this video, I'm gonna show y'all the scorecard for this bullshit. So the first round, I won 10-9 on one judge, but the second round, they need to take EA. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to reach EA with this, but I might make a TikTok clip of this. But EA, y'all have to stop scoring rounds 10-10 on here. It's not real. Stop doing that. It's either I won a round or he won a round. Y'all got to tighten up, bro. For real, man. Because this is messing up a lot of fights. If a fight is going to be a draw, let the fight be a draw, bro. 10-10 is not real. Please, UFC, fix this. Thank you. But yeah, I appreciate y'all for making it this far in the video. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. We got more content coming at you. And we out. Thank you.